question calls for speculation, so the lawyers among you might object to it, but I'll ask it anyway. And I came in a little late, so I might have missed, if this has been answered already, I apologize. But in originally issuing this order, do you think that Health and Human Services was suffering from what I call nobody I know voted for Nixon syndrome, and that they thought no one really cares about this contraception thing, or do you think that they looked out at the country, perceived a gradual loosening of morals on this issue over the years, and thought that just the vast population, or a majority of the population, didn't actually care about this anymore? So basically, what I'm asking is, what do you, under what context was this originally issued? Like, what did they think would happen as a result, or as best as you can speculate?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to speculate for part of it, but I believe I recall reading that Kathleen Sebelius has said publicly that she did not even consider any threats to religious liberty when they were drafting the HHS mandate. Since then, obviously, and since there's been this huge backlash against it, this is the speculative part, the lawyer in me has to say, the administration just seems to be digging in its heels because they know that contraception is so widely accepted. It's so thought to be not a big deal by such a huge percentage of the population. And it's one of those areas where they can sort of say, well, look at those weird Catholics. They don't want women to have something that almost every woman uses at some point in her life. So I think that at this point, they just realize that they have a really great talking point to say that we're opposed to women, that we're opposed to women having something that makes their lives better and easier, and they're just digging in their heels.
I also think that it's part of a concerted effort to get insurance coverage for contraception, and I think that this was, in many ways, just a giveaway to the insurance companies. But I know that pro-abortion groups have been working on getting these laws passed in the states for years, and that it was sort of the getting the brass ring to get the federal government to do it.
Well, and President Obama even said when he came out
Right.
and was discussing his purported compromise that this is all part of preventive care, and we all know that preventing a disease is cheaper than curing a disease. His whole attitude that pregnancy is a disease. And yes, it actually is cheaper to give a woman a pill every month than it is to provide obstetrical care and then insurance coverage for another child. But it's sort of this idea that it's cheaper for the insurance companies in the long run.